God bless everyone. Welcome to my page, where I bring to you some crazy Reddit stories and rants that I came across. Please enjoy.
X wants child support. My X to 9F and I33M split after 5 years. About 6 months ago, X initiated the breakup, and we share no biological children together. Her 3 daughters, the 10th of June 14, formed a strong bond with me. Each call me dad. Their real dads are either completely absent or mostly absent. The oldest goes as far to say that I am her true dad, and the youngest, I am all she's ever known. Initially, after the split, it was agreed upon that I should and could remain in their lives. Both of our families agreed with this decision. I generally get them every other weekend. We have a blast, go eat, take them to get clothes, or whatever they might need. Sometimes I get to pick them up from school, or even get to join them at a school function. I am doing everything I believe I should be doing outside of providing their mom with direct financial support. I was helping in the beginning in hopes of rekindling the relationship, but stopped after it became known to me that she had moved on already. With that being said, she's recently been asking that I help her financially, child support, because I want to be a dad. This is what dads do, which I understand, but due to the fallout of the revelation of her moving on, her bitterness kept me and the girls apart for both Thanksgiving and Christmas of 2024. I was lucky to get them for my day, and I think it was only because she was having car troubles and couldn't pick them up herself. She randomly changes our pre-agreed upon schedule to fit her personal life and has refused to help me adopt the oldest and youngest of our daughters, saying it's my job alone to seek adoption. I guess what I am asking is, am I wrong by not providing her with direct financial support? TLDR. My ex wants child support for my stepdaughters, even though I have no legal rights to them, and she doesn't honor our agreed upon schedule, nor will she help me adopt them. Am I wrong to refuse her this request? Update. Thank you all for the replies and input. I have zero expectations that staying around would be easy or painless, but I am determined to ride it out for as long as possible. The laughter and joy these girls bring to me, and vice versa, is 100% worth it in my eyes. In the end, I want to know I tried, and that's more than most people do. I was never planning on giving her direct financial support, but she's so adamant about it that for a moment I was questioning my own sanity. Like she can't be serious. I've been lucky so far with maintaining a role in their lives. X's new man does not want anything to do with the kids, crazy right? X's family strongly supports my presence, and have been seeing a woman who is 100% aware of and okay with the situation and has no intention of disrupting that relationship. We'll see where it goes. I'm hopeful. As far as adopting, I can't really get a good grip on if it would be possible or not. I live in Texas. Some people tell me I can, some people tell me I can't. Guess I need to speak to a lawyer. For those wondering how I cope, it's therapy, working out, good family and friends, but most of all God. For those wondering why, just love, genuine love. Again, thanks again for all the input and advice. I am aware of the dumpster fire I'm in, but just like the meme, I'm fine.
Wow, so now she wants you to pay child support for kids that doesn't belong to you. That's insane. I want to ask the people, what would they have done in this situation? Now, let's go to the comments.
First comment. No, do not pay that woman child support for children you have no legal or biological relationship with. She should be glad you're willing to help her out with child care/weekends. That woman is nuts. So. Second comment. Honestly, OP, you need to understand that you are allowing yourself to be used and financially abused. Somewhere out there is a woman who would love to make a family with you. This woman isn't it. Believe me, if the next guy she hooks up with has a lot more money than you, she won't let you near those kids again. Please, still hurting yourself. Move on. This isn't your family. This isn't your responsibility. That's why I won't help you adopt her kids. She's waiting for a millionaire. I'm so sorry, Opie. It's heartbreaking. Help yourself and move on. This woman preys on guys like you. Take care. Third comment: if financial support is what dads do and she views you as their dad and feels entitled to your money because she views you as dad, then she should be helping you to adopt them and make it legal for her to go after your money, to tell you it's your problem to figure out how to adopt them while simultaneously demanding your money because your dad is cuckoo banana pants. Don't give her a dime. She's clearly just using you for whatever she can get out of you. She changes the custody schedule to suit her personal life because you're not a dad to her. You're a sucker she can manipulate to get free things and free childcare for her kids. You're not doing yourself any favors here by even entertaining her nonsense.
Well, there you have it, people. The comments have spoken. Stay tuned for the next story.
AITA for telling my friend he can't be upset that a girl he had a crush on has a BF. I, female 22, was friends W. This guy 25, brain fully developed, BTW. He was telling me about his work crush, and he said, she has the perfect body and her face. Isn't that bad? I work with him, so I know he has never spoken to this girl. This girl, 2 days later, becomes friends. W me, and I find out she has a BF. So, I tell my friend, 'cause I thought it would save him the embarrassment of trying to ask out a taken woman. Then he texts me and says he's really disappointed and wished he didn't tell me he had a crush on her because he didn't want to know she had a BF. He had told me he was going to ask her out, so he would have found out eventually anyway. And this makes me upset, 'cause why are you so upset when you never spoke to this girl? And we've only worked with her for 3 days. She also rarely talks at work. So it's not like he could like her personality from that. And now I'm friends with her and I actually like her a lot. So it makes me even more upset that he would depersonalize her like that. I responded, you don't know her. How could you ever care? I then realized that was a bit mean. So I was like, it's okay. I'm sure you'll find someone eventually. He proceeds to ignore me for 2 days, so I TXT him and ask if we were still on for hanging out tomorrow, since we said we would before that text. He responds no, so I tried to call him so we could talk, and he declines. I texted him, and he told me he was upset because of the comment. I explained that, as he knows, since I have told him, I have been used for my body multiple times by men who don't care about my personality. So when he made that comment about her body, it upset me. He responded, stop texting me. And I was confused, and asked if he was serious. He said stop texting, it's bothering me. And now I'm confused, 'cause that feels like a crazy reaction in response to my text. I know it wasn't nice, but to stop being friends with me altogether.
It seems like your boy is a bit salty because you just kicked some truths, and he was not ready for that honesty. He'll be all right. Just give him some time to come back to reality. I want to know what the comments think.
Comment 1, NTA. You did him a favor by telling him she had a boyfriend. It would have come out either way, and probably more awkwardly if he had tried to ask her out. His comment about her body and that her face isn't that bad was already a red flag, and your reaction to that was valid, especially considering your own experiences. He's upset not because you did something wrong, but because his fantasy got popped before he could project more onto it. Ghosting you over a reality check? That's not emotional maturity. That's fragile ego in action. Comment 2, you've only told him the truth. You've highlighted the things that were very problematical in his thinking patterns and his attitude towards women. He doesn't like the way you've subtly called out his erroneous thinking patterns, and the way he turned his crush into a sex object. You've now revealed his crush to be an actual, fully rounded human being with an entire life of her own. In so doing, you wrecked his fantasy version of her, where he had reduced her to nothing but a woman with an attractive body and an acceptable face. You've shown her to be far more than that, and he can't enjoy fantasizing about her anymore. Comment 3, NTA, drop him. It's not worth your time. He's an actual child. His behavior shows he hates it when things don't go his way, regardless of whether what you did helps him or not. He should be happy about having a good friend who warns them about stuff that could Embarrass them? He's decided to instead see you as an obstacle at best and enemy at worst. Your response wasn't even that harsh. If he tries to talk to you again, then just ignore him.